I said challenge Kirk. You said make some unicorn wars.
Yeah, unicorn wars.
Hey folks, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
So, unicorn wars.
Yeah, I struggled with this.
Don't lie.
No. As soon as I heard the thing, I went, I know exactly what I'm going to do for that.
And you did it.
I did. Now,
but did you do it well?
Well, this is the
question.
This is the question.
And you have to stay all the way to the end to see.
Or skip right to the end.
Don't tell people to do that.
So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it didn't turn out exactly the same as my vision, but I think, I mean, you've seen my vision. It was close enough. Yeah. So I have done a armature, and I am covering it in tin foil. So that one, it bulks out the body, so I don't use as much clay.
Yeah.
And also it distributes the heat more evenly while you're baking it, so that you don't get cracks.
Yeah.
So now I've got the armature. I had a piece of wood in the shed, so I just cut a sort of a circle. It's more of a hexagon than a circle.
It's close enough to a circle.
Yeah, and then I just put a sheet of white clay on it, and then drilled some holes so that I could have a base.
Which clay are you using?
This is Sculpey.
Is this the new Sculpey Flex?
Not for this bit, no.
Okay.
No, I do use that later on.
Okay.
But this is just normal Sculpey. Sculpey Flex is only if you need something to have a little bit of give in it.
Okay.
So if you were doing things like capes, or you can do it. Yeah. You can do it with hands as well, so you can make the fingers and that more posable.
Yeah.
But for this type of stuff, it's just the
Sculpey 3,
the normal Sculpey.
Sculpey 3.
Yes.
Because there's different types of Sculpey.
There is. What somebody should do is do a comparison of all the clays.
Well, somebody might do that, but they're certainly not going to include Sculpey 3.
Okay. So, this, as you can see, I have started on the legs, and the legs, it's my interpretation of a horse's legs that it would look like if they were standing up.
Yep.
What was that little chuckle for?
Just the fact that you're like, it's my interpretation. Your artistic license.
Yes, I am an artiste.
And this is your license.
Yes. I did look at quite a fair few pictures of muscly legs and things.
Yes, and I would just like to say thank you to everybody who thought Unicorn Wars was a good idea, because I have spent the last month on every single entry into the craft cave being asked the question, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
And being given a horse to look at. And I'm like, it's a horse. Oh yeah, but the muscles and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but it's a horse. I literally don't care. So when I suggested that Challenge Kirk was a good idea because it would torture him, I don't think I thought it through.
It was more the anatomy.
So the next challenge is going to be one that I at least don't mind looking at.
Well, you've already chosen it.
I know.
Or
I've chosen the theme.
The theme.
Yeah, because I want a book nook.
Yes.
Book nook.
A book nook.
A book nook.
But you want something Middle Earth themed.
I want a Middle Earth themed.
So we need people to suggest
scenes from
Middle Earth.
Yeah. Essentially.
Or New Zealand.
Anyway, what are you doing now? You're playing with his legs.
Tickling his leg.
Tickling his, yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving his leg a tickle. So I wasn't happy with the legs, so I trimmed a bit of the clay off of that just to make it look a bit more...
Leg-like.
leg-like, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just... So this is the bit where you sabotaged me.
I did not sabotage
So you leant
you.
over to grab one of the inks and you dropped a bit of black ink onto my my slate. And I didn't notice. And then I saw my hand and it was just covered in black ink. Luckily, it didn't get on the piece. Otherwise, there would have been some more ranting. And you were like, no, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. So we stopped the recording and I played it back to her. And you can see one bit where the plate is clear. And then there's like a little shadow. And then all of a sudden, this little black dot appears.
Yeah, well, there's... Right. You do not see me dropping anything on your slate. So you can't prove definitively that it was me.
Well, by a process of elimination,
that's not how.
My hands are...
There is reasonable doubt.
There's no reasonable doubt there.
I am reasonably doubtful. I am not guilty.
Well, I am fairly confident you are, and I've just given him some
buns.
Some buns there, and his thighs. So I've given him quite some.
Is this the second iteration of the thighs, or is this the thighs before you went, what do these look like? And I went, they're rubbish.
This is that's the second iteration.
Okay, because the first one you did, he gave them to me, and I went, what's that? He said, that's the muscles, and I went, no, it's not. No.
They did look like muscles, but they didn't look muscly enough.
They did look like muscles, but just not in the right place.
It's my interpretation of
you can't interpret where your muscles are. They are where they are.
I'm doing a unicorn.
Well, if you're going to do a unicorn, do it anatomically correct.
Okay. I'll have to go and look at a
Look,
unicorn.
If you've not seen a unicorn in your life, that's not my fault. It's not my problem.
Okay.
Sounds like a you thing.
Yeah. So I'm using clay softener now. And what this does is...
Softens the clay.
It does soften the clay, but it also removes some of the tooling marks and just makes it look a bit more natural.
So you actually buy your softening stuff, don't you?
Yes.
But you can use isopropyl alcohol.
I've used...
I'm not for you.
No.
Because you're obviously not capable. You're not that skilled.
No, you can.
But you can use isopropyl alcohol. And some people use baby
oil.
That's the stuff. Baby lotion.
Baby
oil.
I've not tried baby oil, but
no, the Sculpey softener it's only what, £6 or something.
Yeah, and you don't need a lot.
No, and you've had that bottle for nearly 2 years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
yeah. It's not like it's breaking the bank.
No, and it really does work. It is really good.
Yeah. If anybody is wondering where we get all our clay supplies from, which I'm sure nobody was, but if you were, there's a link in the description. It's craftseller.co.uk.
Yeah.
We're not affiliated by them.
No, we're not small business.
We're not in any way.
No, we're not affiliates, or we don't
get anything from them, but we order all of our stuff. It's a small business, and it's just fantastic. I ordered some clay on Thursday last week. Yeah. And it came Saturday. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. So I've done the legs, mostly legs. I've done his belly. So now I'm going to give him some abs.
Yeah. Now, when I first saw it, I thought you were giving it like 6 nipples. But it turned out they were abs.
You thought I was doing like udders?
I thought you were doing udders. I thought, what are you doing?
No, because that would be a cow then, wouldn't it?
Horses have udders, don't they?
I don't think horses have udders, no.
Well, they have nipples.
Yeah, but they're not like pronounced like a cow.
Well, I don't know. I've never inspected them that closely. We'll have this conversation after, if you obviously have.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't doing udders.
Well, I don't know.
No.
I don't know what goes through your mind half the time, so...
Yeah. This actually took me ages to do because I had to keep stopping and looking in the mirror. What are you laughing at?
I literally just twigged what you meant. And I'm like, oh, bless.
It used to look like that.
It did.
It did.
It did, actually. You did have when I met you, you had a 6-pack.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
your pecs were like rock hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
That's what years of
Me.
IT.
That's what years of me does to you.
So I've done the 4. Now I'm just doing the top one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was quite pleased with it at this point.
It's your first big project for a while, isn't it?
It is. And it's my first time doing
a horse.
a unicorn.
Well, yeah.
And also proper muscles. Because normally when I do a sculpt, I've give it like
you give it clothes.
I saw the clothes, or I give it a pot belly or something.
Yeah.
Little beer barrel.
Oh, yeah, you did the Christmas one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the Christmas
that
one with the...
I've already blocked that from my mind, look.
Why?
Because I have.
It's still in the living room.
I know it is. That's because I haven't figured out how to fold it up and put it in a drawer yet.
Well, with your foldable resin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody, if for anybody who's wondering, I had a dream several weeks ago. And when I woke up, I was like, somebody really needs to invent foldable clay and foldable resin. So then I can just fold it all up and put it into a drawer.
That would be game
rather
changing.
Than it, be epic.
Yes.
Rather than it just all be like strewn across the spare bed.
Or the living room.
Or the living room.
Or the cave.
The cave.
Or any shelf that's not got anything on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
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 We've got quite a lot of stuff at the moment, haven't we?
There's his moobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, the clay softener. Now you can see there, when I move it, you can see it actually just removing some of the tooling marks. And yeah, it is
really cool how it does it.
It's really good. And also, it doesn't... It does take a little bit off the top, so to smooth it.
Yeah.
So you do have a little bit of residue on your brush. And you can use it for... I used it on his legs for like
texture,
doing the veins.
Yeah.
And things like that. So it is really good. But if you brush it on and then don't cure it,
mm-hmm.
it stays tacky.
Yeah.
So you can add extra layers on as well.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't record the first bit because it was a practice and I thought that's really good, so I'll keep it.
Yep.
And it's just a barbecue skewer.
Yep.
With a bit of clay wrapped around it. And then I just did some lines to make like a horn.
You did. And then he said to me those immortal words, "What do you think of this?"
What do you think of my horn?
And I said, I don't like it. It's not long enough. It's not pointed enough. And it's not decorated enough. Go away and do it again.
Yeah.
And he did.
So I did this instead.
And I was a lot more impressed the second time round.
Yeah. Yeah, so I chopped half of it off. I've created like is it the hilt?
Yep.
And then I just thought it needs a little bit of something between.
Zhuzh.
Yeah, little zhuzhing. So I thought I'll wrap a piece around the top as if that is what's holding the sword to the handle.
Well, if you look at Middle Earth swords, a lot of them do have something there.
Yeah, which is why I put one there.
I know, but that was after I told you to.
I didn't. No, you didn't tell me to do that.
I did.
You was like, it's just not pretty enough.
I wasn't impressed by it. This is the point you showed me, and I was like, no.
No, this was after.
No, because you've still got to add the leather onto the handle.
Yeah. I said, what do you think to it? And you went, it needs a leather wrapping on the handle.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you're a tough audience.
No, but I've got a sword by the front door.
You have? Well, no, it's more of a letter opener.
Do you know they don't actually say that in the book?
Says it.
That was an addition in the film.
Yeah, it's a good addition though.
Anyway.
And this is a little note just to say thank you to our Glitterati members for supporting us and keeping me in tea so that I can cope with Nikki's criticisms.
Wow, that was harsh. On that note, I'm going to say thank you to the Glitterati because they're going to be voting for your next challenge.
Yes.
Let's make it tough.
I think a booknook's going to be quite tricky.
I don't think you know the meaning of the word tricky.
I'd live with you. Oh, that's Trixie.
Oh, rude. Rude. We're not going back to that name. Thank you.
So, this was the first part. The really tricky bit was trying to get the horse's head right.
Yes.
So, I've done...
Spoiler, he's not there yet.
Well, they can see that from there. It's not
I
really a
know.
spoiler.
It looks... I don't know what it looks like.
Well, it looks like a...
See, there are elements that are really close, but didn't I come in and just like squeeze a bit at some point?
The nose, the snout was too
square.
wide.
Yeah, it was too square, wasn't it?
Yeah, a horse it goes in.
It tapers.
It does.
Yeah,
it does. It tapers at the top.
No,
it does. It tapers at the top, and then round its just under its eyes, it's got like this big. It's like muscle pads there.
Jowls.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
So, but this is the first time I've ever sculpted.
Joking aside, all jokes aside, I do think you did a really good job. I did think Unicorn Wars was a particularly tough one, but I thought it was a really good one because the whole point is that it forces you outside of your let's just do some ghosts in a graveyard kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is,
Oh no,
you will very much stick. We all stick to what we're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Unless we have to do something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And I really did enjoy doing this, and it's like just researching the muscles.
Yeah.
Like the leg muscles and the arms and the neck and that. It was really good. And also the horse, because I watched loads of people like making the horses' heads and that, and they make it look ever so easy.
Of course they do, but don't forget, most of these people have been doing it for quite some time, and that's all they do. They just sculpt. You don't just sculpt. You also do resin. You also do you also work. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, so the only time I get to actually do something like this.
And all the editing.
Yeah.
So if you got rid of the Wednesday show, you'd have more time.
No, because that doesn't take me long to edit because it's literally just one cut.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just, I'm thinking of you.
Wow, you're just such a trooper, aren't you?
I know.
Thank you. But no.
Okay.
No. No, I really did enjoy the challenge. And
are you looking forward to the next one? The face, honestly, if you guys could see his face.
It'll be interesting because it's not going to, well, it might be clay. I don't know. It depends what
No. It's clay. It's a clay project.
It's got to be booknook as well. So it's not going to be fully clay.
Clay and painting, but clay.
Yeah. So it depends on what's chosen, really.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it will be...
I know what I would like. I'm actually going to log in as someone else and put a vote in.
Okay. Is it going to be like the Eye of Sauron?
No. That's far
Shire.
too easy. Too easy. Oh, I don't know, actually. The Shire, I think would be quite challenging.
Or the Gates of Mordor?
No, I don't want the Gates of Mordor.
No?
No. Don't know. Anyway, where are we up to? Oh, you're just getting to your favourite part. Hands.
Not yet. So I made some teeth out of translucent clay, and it's basically just some tiny little spikes.
Mm-hmm.
And I cured them with the heat gun.
The nice heat gun.
Yeah.
He's still not sharing, by the way.
No. And I've put a bit of red in his mouth as a gum.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've just put this this worm around his mouth as well, just as a lip.
Mm-hmm.
And then just blend it in a little bit, just so it doesn't look too out of place. Because the last thing you need is a unicorn with a wonky mouth.
Well, indeed. Indeed.
And then I put some teeth in, and then his tongue. You
actually did the teeth twice, because the first time you did it, you didn't like them. So we've got some spare unicorn teeth lying around.
They're going to go in the teeth tub.
Yes, we do have a teeth tub that I have to say remarkably look quite realistic.
Yeah, translucent clay. Is great for teeth.
Yeah,
it is really good. So if you ever want to make any teeth, use translucent clay. It is awesome.
Indeed.
Yeah, and then a bit of a sepia wash just to gnarly them up a little bit. So,
and then it's forearms.
It's forearm. Yeah, so I've done his biceps and that, and I think it was his biceps that you were a little bit like, that's not right.
The one on so the one on, as you're looking at the screen, the one on the right, so his left, was wrong.
It was too. You said it was too small or something, wasn't it?
No, you had the bicep in the wrong place, basically.
Well, maybe unicorn anatomy is different.
Well, it's not. I have seen a unicorn, so I know these things.
Now,
nothing. You're just going to let that stand, are you?
Yeah. Yeah. So I put that. I've glued the sword in place, but there was a little bit of an issue with the angle of the hands and where the wrist would go and the way he's holding it. So I did need to just tweak it a little, which then made the hands where it was gripping look a bit weird.
Yeah.
So, but I couldn't move the arms because now I'd baked it. If I'd moved them again, it would have cracked
them. Yeah.
And then I'd have had to have sorted that out again.
So what would you do next time to avoid that?
I'd have either sculpted the hands on the sword first and then moved the arms in place to fit where the hands are and then attach it.
Okay.
So sculpt the sword, sculpt the hands,
and
bake
then attach,
the hands,
and then
put them together. Attach them,
Okay.
Because then you could move the forearms to a more natural pose.
Yeah.
Whereas there it looks a bit wonky.
Well, I think you get away with it though because it's a horse, and
Yeah. So what I'm doing here is this is liquid clay.
Mm-hmm. This is the veins,
and I'm just doing a bit of detailing on the wrists and that, just to go around, put some of the veins and a bit of knuckles.
Yep.
I did do it with clay as well, but it didn't. You couldn't see it properly.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make it.
This was my favourite bit.
Your favourite bit? What?
This is my favourite bit.
What, me mixing up all the different colours?
You making Skinner blends?
Yeah. You said it was a Skinner
blend.
Skinner blend. I was like, no, I've just blended some clay together.
Yeah, it's a Skinner blend. It's what it's called.
There was quite a fair few attempts at trying to make the perfect blend.
Yeah, we've got a couple of pieces of brown now.
Yeah, there were a few that went a bit brown.
So I sent some trees in our future.
Actually, my next project, I could use that.
Okay.
So we'll see. So what I've done here is a little worm of yellow clay, and then added some worms of clay onto it, and then that is the beginning of his rainbow mane. And this probably took
days,
as long as it did to make the rest.
I aged while he was doing this.
We all age. We're aged while we're recording this.
Because it wasn't just once that you said to me, have a look at it now. And I'd look at it, and I kid you not, he'd have put 3 pieces of clay on it, 3 little worms on it. And I'd go, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then he'd do another 3. How's this? It's fine. How's this? It's fine. And then eventually I just said, look, until you've got a substantial amount on that head, don't talk to me.
She gets very stroppy when I'm doing things like this.
Because I'm concentrating on the things that I need to concentrate on.
Yeah, so am I.
And you're just constant. Can you look at this? Can you look at this? And just one more thing.
Yeah.
Just quickly before you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done his mane.
Is this the Sculpey Flex?
This is the Sculpey Flex, yes.
Okay, so you've not used this one before, have
I
you?
haven't, no.
You normally use Cosclay.
Cosclay, yeah.
How did it compare?
I didn't notice that much difference, to be fair.
Okay.
I need to do a
Let me put it another way.
Okay.
If you needed some flexible clay tomorrow,
yeah,
and you haven't got any at all, what would you buy? If they're the same price,
I'd probably go for the Flex.
You go for the Sculpey Flex?
I'd probably go for the Sculpey. So what I'm doing here is I've made a sliver, and then I've put a plastic bag over the top, and then I'm using my scraper tool, and I'm pressing quite firmly into it, so it creates the like folds,
wrinkles.
Yeah,
you're trying to make fabric wrinkles.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm doing it on there is because that tool, if I did it onto the clay, straight onto the clay,
it would drag
it and it would pull up. But here, it doesn't, and it gives you just a nice, tidy, smooth effect. And I think it looks quite effective.
I think it was very effective. Yeah.
So I did quite a fair few of those, and then I put some glue on his nether regions, and then covered up his modesty.
But he hasn't got any modesty, has he? There's no modesty there at all.
Well, no, that's why he's covering it up.
That's why he's got such a big sword. It's got overcompensating.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I've laid a fair few on top, and then I'm just blending it in so that
it looks like
one piece.
Yeah,
it looks like one piece.
No, I thought it was really cool.
And then I did the same to the back, just to cover up his buns. Now, this is your
these
stamps.
are my precious things.
Yes, they are. And I've rolled out a piece of rainbow clay. I've trimmed it to the thickness that I want. And what I'm going to do is use some of this mica powder, brush it onto the stamp, and then push that onto that rainbow there.
Yeah.
And that is going to be his sparkly belt.
Yeah.
And I did this because I saw you did one a while ago where you
I
used a stamp with some mica powder, and I thought it looked really good. It looked really effective, and I thought I'll give that a go, and I was really pleased with it.
Yes, they're nice little stamps. I've just got some more.
Oh yeah, I thought it was.
They're not. They're faces though.
Oh, cool. That's all right. Now at this point, I was quite happy with it. I got some mica. I was brushing it on. And then I'd finished this bit. And then I was loading all the videos into my app. And then I went, I've not made his tail. At which point, Mocky Moccasin over here started roaring with laughter, going, oh, yeah.
I had noticed. A tail?
So I had to stop the editing and make a tail. So I've drilled a little hole in his back, and I've made a piece of wire and wrapped some clay around it, and then exactly the same process as I did with the hair. And this took a little while, but I think, you know, the overall thing I was quite happy with.
I think you did a thing.
I did.
I really do. I was really
all
pleased
jokes
with aside, I think you did a thing. I think it's amazing.
What do you think?
Let us know in the comments what you think of Kirk's Unicorn Wars. And a quick thank you to everybody who voted for it and suggested it and have stuck with us till now.
Yeah.
If you like our creative sort of chaos, please do feel free to hit that like button.
Yeah. And while you're down there, give the subscribe a little rub.
And just let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah. And also a name.
We need a name. But more importantly, suggestions for Kirk's next challenge. What should he make the book nook of? Let us know. Have a great few days. And we'll see you soon. Take care.
Be nice.
Bye.
Bye for now.